Hey y'all, out here at B-Rider Customs, and they got a 68 fastback Mustang they've been working on, doing suspension, things like that. We actually did some progression videos on it while they were working on it. Now it's sitting back on the ground, the bodywork's done, it's a good looking car. So anyways, let me get Larry run down and we'll take a look at it. Larry, this one somebody brought you in and just wanted some shocks and suspension put on it, right?
Yeah, and then it, like everyone else, they all morph into something else. And he had drove another car that we had converted to the Chris Austin TCP chassis, and he just fell in love with it. The car handles great. It's a fun car to have on a curvy road. It's quick. You drop the clutch. It's got true track, positive track system in it. We run the big Willwood brakes. It has an electric over hydraulic master cylinder, which gives you power brakes without the problem with vacuum, where you've got an engine with too big a cam.
Right.
So after we did the suspension, and he saw us, of course we chose some wheels, and we had to make the rear end narrow enough so the wheels would fit.
Did you have to tub it, or you just have to?
We mini tub these. All of these have to have that tub cut and widened at one side, the very front, where the front seat is.
Okay.
Plenty wide in the center.
Right.
The biggest issue we have is we bolt these rear ends in the same position as the springs on the spring perch. So we have to watch the tire width going in.
Right.
Other than that, you know, she's just pretty well bone stock stuff. After we got done, he said, you know, Larry, my car has been in flat black for a long time. I think I want something different. What color do you think would look good? Well, I love blues. We haven't done a blue car yet. Why don't we just do a blue car? And so he chose this Ford blue.
That's a stock Ford color?
It's a stock Ford color. It's a late model. It has pearl in it.
Okay.
I think it suits the car well.
Oh, well, that's good, yeah.
And we did our, typical stuff. We put a new set of quarters on it, and
got all the lines to line up on it.
Oh yeah, and the gaps are right.
Gaps are right. Stance is good.
Yeah.
What wheel size are you running on it?
Those are 18 by 11s in the rear and 17 by 8s up front.
Right.
This isn't one of our high-end bills either. This is a standard paint job for us. If we paint them, they're like this or nothing else.
Right. Now that turned out nice.
Yeah.
Is this a stock motor under here?
No, Scotty. Naturally, after you have good suspension, you want better motor.
More horsepower. Yeah.
So he found a 383 stroker, which is a 351 that's de-stroked. Golly. He bought it from a guy that was running 800 horsepower on one turbo. So we haven't dynoed it yet, but she feels like she's in the $500 to $600 or 600 horsepower range at the wheels.
Right.
It's a holy terror. It's got a great, nice cam in it.
Why'd you leave the turbo off?
He just didn't want it.
No kidding.
On this one, as you notice, we've got that power brake unit back there.
Right.
It comes on all of our cars. It's got 3 reservoirs. It's got front brakes, rear brakes, and a reservoir that holds fluid that goes through the power electric system.
Okay.
We also have the Chris Austin TCP Monte Carlo bar set up in this thing. As you noticed in another one that we've done, we put that on all these cars because they keep them from spreading out and from moving when you're in a hard turn.
They stiffen them up. They don't let them flex.
It does.
Now, are those adjustable, or they go in where they go in and that's where they stay?
You can tighten them up if you're going to do some heavy running,
right, but
you don't want to move too much. You want to stay in place, and that's what that's doing. That is holding it in place.
I gotcha.
Now, if those shock tires happen to be out a little bit, yeah, we can fudge it.
Cheat a little bit and bring them in. Huh. Larry, as always, thanks so much for letting me come out here and shoot these cars.
Oh, anytime.
If somebody's interested in getting in touch with you, what's the best way to do that?
Email Larry at B b-rodorcustom.com, or you can call me at area code 865-281-8821, or go on Facebook. You can find us there.
You also have a website?
Yes, www.b-rodorcustom.com.
And then you are a dealer for the Chris Austin suspension.
I'm a dealer for Chris Austin, for Vintage Air, for ABS Power Brakes, the wheel company, Shop Wheels, just a lot of different companies.
Sweet, and you can do all the way from a full Riddler build to just a nice street driver.
That's true, we can.
Cool. Larry, again, thanks so much.
Thank you, Scotty.